This is the moment little Cleo Smith was rescued.
Cleo, my name's Cameron. How are you? Are you okay? We're going to take you to see your mummy and daddy, okay? Is that good?
What a great day. We now have returned Cleo to her loving parents.
Missing for 18 days.
A police team broke their way into a locked house in Carnarvon at about 1 a.m. They found little Cleo in one of those rooms.
4-year-old Cleo Smith, taken from her family tent at the remote Blowholes campsite near Carnarvon on October 16th.
I wanted to be absolutely sure it was her, so I said, "What's your name?" And she didn't answer, and I said, "What's your name?" She didn't answer again. So I asked for the third time, and then she looked at me and she said, "My name's Cleo."
Found alone in the house, just 7 minutes from Cleo's family home.
For now, welcome home, Cleo.
This will be looked at by police forces around the nation and indeed around the world as to what can be done if you have the right people and the right way of looking at it.
This was dogged, methodical police work.
Cleo's rescue wasn't the result of an accidental sighting or a suspicious event. It was the result of hard police grind.
Analysing all of that information, gathering it all, working through it and finding that needle in that haystack.
A 36-year-old local man with no connection to the family, now in custody.
This morning I've seen seasoned detectives openly crying with relief.
We said we wouldn't give up. We said we would keep on searching, and we dared to hope.
In the early hours of this morning, that hope was realised.
Then we turned around and walked out of that house, called Cleo's parents and said, "We've got someone here that wants to speak to you." And it was, a wonderful feeling to be able to make that call.
As days turned into weeks with no sign of little Cleo, the nation held its breath. Tonight, she's home, safe in the arms of her family.
Mummy! Big hugs, kisses, and lots of tears.
I'm just the proudest police commissioner, I think, in the world at the moment. She's alive, she's safe, and she's back with Mum and Dad.
Wow. Local pastor Brendan Law Davis has lived in Carnarvon for 36 years and led prayer vigils for the community during this. Pastor, the whole community, they've obviously been very deeply affected by Cleo's disappearance, but what has today meant to them?
Look, Waleed, it's been an amazing experience to wake up to this morning to hear this news that Cleo has been found and she's now safe with her parents. Such great feelings of joy have been expressed throughout the community this morning.
Brendan, this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the incredible work of the police. I can imagine they were already pillars of the community, but what's the feeling now in such a small community towards these incredible people?
Yeah, look, they've done an outstanding job, and that's been shown throughout the main street today. There's actually one of the sign writers in town has actually put a massive sign to thank the WA Police for the amazing job that they've actually done. And throughout the town there's pink balloons to celebrate Cleo's homecoming.
Was there broader fear over that time in the community, not just about Cleo, but what might be in the community and what other families might be feeling and with their kids?
I think more so that it was just shock and disbelief that it actually happened. In a place where up at the Blowholes campsite, that is something for our community, is somewhere where you go with your family to spend wonderful sunny days, playing with your kids in the sand dunes, teach them how to swim, snorkel. It's a really special place. So for that place to actually be, what would be the word?
Tainted almost.
Yeah, tainted from us. Look, not an easy thing, and not an easy thing for our town to navigate through. But I do know that people, don't want that to taint their experience of that place either.
Obviously some great news today, but is there anything that you think the community needs to see happen now?
I think right now for the next, I don't know how long, but the community needs to celebrate and, just be grateful that this little girl is home. I think in amongst all that, giving Jake and Ellie and their family the space to reconnect with their daughter in a respectful way, I think is the best possible way for this family to move forward at this present time. And for the rest of the things that are happening in our community, we really need to leave that to the police.
Pastor Brendan, thanks so much for helping us mark what is a truly remarkable day.
Thank you so much.